And I would say if I had to grab a headline, maybe I should start with this. Is I grew up in Detroit, the Motor City. You know, when I was really, really young, it was only overlapped a few years before my father went into financial services, but he actually worked for Chrysler for a few years. So we had like company cars. Actually, the whole Detroit scene is kind of weird because 25% of Detroit works for an automaker. If you are related or friends or family of someone who works at an automaker, you get like these really good discounts on cars and leases and all sorts of stuff. So new cars abounding is common in Detroit. And the car culture is very strong in Detroit. So a lot of guys are into Old American Muscle and hot rods. And I used to go down to Woodward and watch them. And, you know, even my uncle had this old car. I was always hounding him to let me help him work on his car. I loved working on cars. When I got my first car, I pulled in the garage. Instead of driving it, I just took it apart. When I moved to Chicago, finding a place that had a garage was kind of like the only thing on my checklist so that I could have cars. I have spent a decent portion of my pastime on cars, and I have owned cars and sold cars, and I probably always have more than I ever should. And so I would probably label myself the enthusiast